Clint McCool at the plate. He's going to lead off the first inning. This is Calvin Castine. We're at the Adirondack Slow Pitch League Lester M. Rock Memorial Field here at the West Plattsburgh American Legion Post 1619. A division action in the Adirondack League. Keith Riel calling the balls and strikes, and Donnie Schutz umping on the bases. McCool hits it in back of third. And we have one out. Don't have the defensive positions for LeRoux's. It's LeRoux's Fuels against T as in Tom Maliniak Masonry. Maliniak's is 9-5. LeRoux's 5-9, but in their only meeting, LeRoux's came away with a one-run lead. Mike Castine, the batter. There's a line shot. It's going to be caught in right center. We have 2 outs. That'll bring us to Chris Castine. Hits it up the middle. I'll give him a base hit. And he'll stop it first. And the batter now will be the cleanup man, Caleb Castine. And he hits it to straightaway center. It's a base hit. He'll stand up at second with an RBI double. Right to straightaway center. We got mosquitoes dive bombing us here. June 25th, 2012 is the date. Hit. Throw will come to second. Keep Keroy to first. Castine will score. It's now 2-0 Maliniaks. And the batter will be Andrew Castine. He takes a strike. And that might hang up long enough to be caught, and it does. So 2 runs for Maliniaks. They lead it 2-0 as we head for the bottom of the first here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Davey Dean swings at the first offering in the bottom of the first. Over to first, it's dropped by Keroy. Dost picked that Bujo to Keroy, and Keroy couldn't hang on to it. 2-0 is the score, but just like that, the potential tying run comes to the plate. It's Craig Mador. And the pitch from Brian Dost. At Marty Maliniak behind the plate. He's in there right now in anticipation of Pete Wheatley showing up. Wheatley is supposed to be en route. It's going to be another ball. That's going to be into the parking lot. It's hit to second, knocked down by Chris Castine. He's going to have to come to first, but not in time. Be first and second. Nobody out, and Todd Sulia, a batter. Tying run on board for LeRoux's. There's a strike. There's a base hit right up the middle. That'll score a run. It'll be runners at the corners. Oh, Mike Tummins will step in. Tying run at third base. Still nobody out. Go ahead and run on at first. Strike one. Pitch from Dost. Oh, 1-1. Base hit. That's going to make it 2-2. Go ahead and run on at second base. Now we got Josh LeRoux. Strike. Temperature in the, I'd say upper 50s right now, right around 60 degrees. Not a bad evening. Windbreakers enough to keep the chill off. That's to be just where they ain't. Get it where they ain't. Caleb Castine will pick it up. And we'll have runners at the corners. 2-run score. Or a 1-run score. Let's see. A 1-run score to make it now 3-2 LeRoux's. Tummins is at third. LeRoux at first. Judd Dubuque, the batter. Ball. Caught at third by Josh Russell. Nice play by the third sacker. Caught the line drive. Well, it was for the matter of whether it was caught in the air or not. So. Okay, they decided there's no catch, so it's a force out. So Dubuque reaches on a fielder's choice, and James McIntosh, the batter, with 1 out, pops it up and out of play. Look out, strike one. Shallow. Bujo catches, turns, no advance. Well, it remains 3-2 at the moment. And Jake Perry will step in. Last batter was James McIntosh. I think I said that, but I'm not so sure. It is 3-2 in favor of LeRoux's here in the first. Chopped. Back to Bujo. Fire to first just in time. Just in time. Didn't get him by a lot. So, Dost, not Bujo, Dost. Dost fires to first for the out. And we go to the second here. 3-2 LeRoux's leading Maliniak. Craig Bujo takes a strike to start the second. His team down 3-2. And a pitch. That's deep. Let's see, I think it's Eckler pitching. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. We'll try to look when he comes up the bat. As I said, they didn't give us the defensive positions for LeRoux's. 1 out. The pitcher is Bill Eckler. Here's Josh Russell. Hits it through the left side. No, backhanded fire to first will be not way off, but a little bit off the mark. Infield hit for Josh Russell. Good effort there by the shortstop. Now Brian Dost, the pitcher. Just missed. strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on here. Tying run on board for Maliniak. Hit to Eckler. And Russell did the smart thing. He held up, did not want to run into a tag. Force him to make the play. He avoids the double play. The Doss reaches. And Marty Maliniak will step in. Making his hometown cable debut. Martin Maliniak. Future Mason. Strike. Inside. Top of the order on deck. Get to the left side. You're going to have to hurry. Hurry to first. No throw. Yeah, no throw. Dean's couldn't get a handle on it. When he went to throw, his ball was on his wrist. He couldn't quite get a grip. Top of the order, Clint McCool at the plate. Tying run at second base, 2 outs here in the top of the second. Pitch from Eckler. McCool drives it to right field. It's going to be dropped. And whoop. You got a third base coach and you got guys in the dugout. Guys in the dugout there. You got a guy coaching at third. Even if it is Gary Castine, you still 1 coach. I think Maliniak would have scored. You'll have to score off a Mike Castine hit instead. Mike Castine at the plate, takes a strike. McCool with wheels is at second. 3-3 the score. Straightaway center. It's over the fence, a 3-run blast for Mike Castine. That will make it a 6-3 Maliniak lead. There's Chris Castine. Strike 1. Should be caught. We're going to the second, 6-3. Maliniak leading LeRoux's here. Bottom of the second. Going to the bottom of the second. On viewer-supported hometown cable. Martin Maliniak will grab the book. Pete Wheatley is apparently arrived, so Maliniak had his successful debut here on hometown cable. It is 6-3. I'm not sure what I said the score was, but it's 6-3 in the second. And the pitcher, Bill Eckler, at the plate. His team down by 3 runs. And we're waiting for the defense. And a pitch from Dost. Base hit. So Eckler with the leadoff single. Now Andrew Williams. Dost. Delivers. Strike. 1-1. Off the glove, nice try there by Bujo. Base hit by Williams, first and second. And just like that, the potential tying run comes up. It's Nick LeRoux. Doss delivers. Strike. With Wheatley arriving, Caleb Castine has moved behind the plate. is playing in his next to last game in the league. Be heading for Border Patrol school next week. Nice diving catch by McCool. Took a base hit away, and the runners have to hold. So well hit by a ball by LeRoux, and it's one out. And top of the order, Davy Deans. Dost delivers. Deans hits it. A line shot to Chris Castine, throw to first, and Williams is back. Good catch on a sinking liner. He grabbed that at his ankles. Now, Craig Mador. He takes the ball inside. Strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 on in the second. 2, ball 2. And there's a shot, another nice catch. Chris Castine showing that first one was not a fluke. He makes another nice catch on a hard shot. So 3 well-hit outs there for LeRoux's. All 3 outs were well-hit balls, but they are outs, and that's the important part. And it's 6-3 Maliniak after 2 full here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Caleb Castine leading off the 3rd inning. It's a shot to opposite field. And opposite the field. Opposite field homer for Caleb Castine. And it's now a 7-3 ball game. And Mark Keroy will be the batter. Pitch from Eckler. Keroy takes a strike. Top half of the 3rd, June 25th, 2012. As I mentioned in the earlier game that I did, 15 years ago today, we lost my good friend Mr. Bob Fenn back in 1997, June 25th. That looks playable, and we have 1 out. There's Andrew Castine. He picks him up and lays him down, and he's on at first. Craig Bujo takes a strike. 2-2. High fly ball, left center. 2 down. Andrew Castine draws the throw. Now we got Josh Russell, the 3rd baseman. That's a base hit. Castine will race to 3rd. Russell will stop at first. It's runners at the corners with 2 outs. And now the pitcher, Brian Dost. Strike called. Pete Wheatley on deck in the game for Maliniak. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1. And the pitch. Chopped to the right side. And it's going to be a run for Maliniaks. They lead it 7-3 after 2.5.
Go, hit! Here we go.
Okay, we got us, who we got here? Todd Sulia on my sheet. Hits it to, whoa, hit it too short, and young Mr. Bujo failed to get in front of that one. Decided to backhand it and didn't even get a glove on it. So Medor's on. Okay, Craig Medor was the batter. Now here's Todd Sulia. Oh, well hit to right center. Andrew Castine grabs. We have runner at second. I'm really confused here. Here's LeRoux. Okay, Tummins is out. Yeah, okay. Tummins is out. Sulia, what happened here? No, Tummins isn't batting. Dubuque is on deck. Do we have a courtesy runner? Is that what happened? That's why we... 7-4. Okay, this is LeRoux. That's Josh LeRoux. Tummins was the previous batter. Sulia must have been run for by Medor. That's the only thing I can figure. I thought Medor had the at bat, but that ain't the way it's set up in the scorebook here. Let's see. This is Judd Dubuque. 7-4 the score. Reaches, should be caught by Bujo. 2 down. Here's James McIntosh. Pitch from Dost. It's ball 1. Strike 1-1. Two-one pitch. Strike 2. 2-2. 2 outs. Too much arc, ball 3. Jake Perry on deck. And now Doss delivers. Full count pitch, payoff. And Bujo grabs. We're going to go to the 4th inning. It's 7-4 in favor of Maliniak Masonry here on viewer-supported hometown cable. Pete Wheatley takes a strike to start the 4th inning. His team up 7-4. Top of the order on deck. Wheatley up for the first time. He's in the game replacing Martin Maliniak. It's too short. It's fired to first. We have safe. He beat it. He got some speed. And we got Clint McCool hitting it inside the line at third base. Wheatley is going to be safe at third. McCool ends up at second. Setting the table here for the big guys. Mike Castine will be the batter. There's a strike. One. Looks like it's out of here. Mike Castine has another homer. A 3-run blast. And it's now, let's see, 10-4 in favor of Maliniak. And now Chris Castine takes a short one. That's a base hit. He'll look for two, and he'll be heading for third. And he gets 3 bases out of it. Wow. Good heads-up base running by Christopher Castine. Ends up at third base. The cleanup man, Caleb Castine. Homer to the opposite field last time up. He gets his 3rd hit of the game. That's it, right back up by Eckler. And RBI single. Mark Keroy will take a strike. So let's see, that's what, they had 7, they added 4 more, 11, 4. Add a play. Pitch to Keroy. Just missed. Get to third in the belly. Throw to second. Throw to first. Whoa.
Hey, good play. Stay in front of the ball, James. Good job. Good job.
Keroy reaches on the fielder's choice. Caleb Castine will run for him. And kill my mosquito here. We got Andrew Castine takes a strike. Two. 0-2. Popped up. Two down. There's shortstop Craig Bujo. Let's see, I think he's the 11th, the 7th batter of the inning. That could be gone. Bujo hitting it to the fence. Well hit ball, but it's a long out. So I think they sent up 7 or 8, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 batters, 4 runs. It's now 11-4. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. Jake Perry takes a strike. 11-4 the score. We're in the bottom of the 4th. We have 1 out. Castine to Keroy.
Come on, two.
Now Bill Eckler, the pitcher. Strike.
Line drive again, kid. Line drive here.
Mike Castine grabs, 2 down.
The other one.
Andrew Williams. That's going to be out of play. Through the wickets.
Keep the ball on the ground, and we'll be all right. Come on. Come on, Nick, on the ground here.
Through the Bujo wickets. And gets us to Nick LeRoux. Dust. Delivers.
Come on, Nick. Come on, Nick. Get one you like. Come on.
Strike 1. To deep right center. It is not caught. Look out.
Hold on, Nick, right there.
And it'll be 11-5.
We gotta keep going all night here with 2 outs. Come on.
11-5. Who did the dive? Andrew? I think it was Castine. Andrew Castine doing the dive. Top of the order now, Davey Deans. Whoa! Wheatley, just enough glove to make the catch. It's 11-5. We're going to the 5th. Josh Russell hits the first pitch in the 5th to deep short. We have 1 out. There's Brian Dost. And we have 2 down. Dubuque makes the unassisted put out. And now it's Pete Wheatley, top of the order to follow. Strike 1. 11-5 the score. Maliniak leading. And this could be a 1-2-3 inning. It is. We're going to go to the bottom of the 5th with a little ice cream cone. A little green lime there. It's going to be 11-5 going to the bottom of the 5th. We got Craig Medora leading off the bottom of the 5th. His team down 11-5. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Dost stops. Now delivers. 2-1. June 25th, 2012. Hit to Chris Castine, over to Keroy, 1 out. Todd Sulia. And Dost ready, delivers. Could be trouble, look out, don't collide. Mike Castine grabs, 2 outs. That'll bring us to Mike Tummins. Looks at a ball. That's a base hit.
Round it.
And you'll have a 2-out single. This is Josh LeRoux. To right field, Wheatley falls it foul. Strike 1, look out for that fence. Hit deep. It's over the glove in left field, over McCool. It's going to be 11-6. Well, Judd Dubuque. Strike 1. Nice double there by LeRoux. One ball, 1 strike. 2 outs in the 5th. That's a base hit. That's going to score run number 6. Number 7. 11-7 now. 11-7. It is 11-7 and James McIntosh at the plate. Off the fence, halfway up the fence.
Hold up there, James. Attaboy, we get the arms in the wide.
With the score 11-8. Jake Perry hits it to Chris Castine over for the out. We're going to go to the 6th inning. It's 11-8. Maliniak leading LeRoux's.
Be patient in there, buddy. Be patient in there.
Clint McCool lead off the top half of the 6th inning. His team up 11-8. Pitch from Eckler is taken for a strike. Top of the order up for Maliniak.
That's a good pitch to take right there, buddy.
And McCool's got a base hit.
Put it on!
And he gets 2. He legs it into 2.
Hey, what did you lead off? What did you lead? Ground, let it go through, all right?
Mike Castine up, probably thinking about another homer.
Hey, be selective in there, buddy.
11-8 the score. This game far from over here in the 6th.
Come on, don't get it out. Come on. 3-0 count.
Ball 4. Mike Castine walks. The first and second.
Both gone.
And Chris Castine at the plate. Takes the ball.
In the air, watch it. Get off a little bit.
2-0. A walk would load him up for Caleb Castine. 2 balls and a strike. Base hit. That will not load the bases. They will make it runners at the corners and a 12-8 ball game. Here's Caleb Castine.
Take, you gotta go, Go, Chris, go!
1 run scores, and it'll be runners at the corners.
Nice job, good base running, Black. Good base running. Nobody down.
Runners at the corners for Mark Keroy. He hits it to third. Throw to first. It's going to be high. And Keroy will stay put. Run scores. Caleb goes to third. Runners at the corners again, and Andrew Castine at the plate. Pops it up. It's going to be out of play. Strike 1. 14-8 to score. And there's a base hit from Andrew Castine. I'll score Caleb Castine, and we're going to continue with runners at the corners. Craig Bujo, the batter. He's got a base hit. Andrew Castine will get back to second. Bujo will get back to first. RBI single. Still nobody out. Josh Russell, the batter. Strike. Inside. 2-1. Nobody out. First and second. Infield fly. 1 down. Now here's Brian Dost. It's a slow bouncer to the right side. Whoop, whoop. Whoop. Bujo ran into Eckler, but the ball was already by him, so he was did not interfere with his ability to field the ball. So everybody is safe. Bags are full. And the speedster Pete Wheatley swings and hits it to the left side. It's booted at short. Everybody's going to move up a base. Clint McCool, the batter. A line shot, going to be a double play. Great job by Dubuque. We're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. It's a whole bunch. 2-8. We'll check the score. 17-8 to score. Eckler, the batter, hits a shot to Russell. Picks it up, fires to Keroy. Nice scoop by Keroy. 1 out. Now Andrew Williams. Chops it to Bujo. Oh, 2. And that gets us to Nick LeRoux. 17-8 to score. 12-run rule, but 9 runs isn't going to do it. So we're going to go to the 7th no matter what. That's a base hit. We'll send up the top of the order with a 2-out single by LeRoux. Here's Davey Deans. It's it too short. It's booted. There'll be runners at the corners. Craig Mater. Strike. One.
10:36.
Temperature getting cooler out here right now. A little breeze and temperature's going to be close to 50. That's going to be a base hit.
It's down. Oh, clean.
Oh, Todd Sulia. Doss delivers.
Good eye.
Ball one. One. It's a base hit. Booted by McCool. Seventh batter of the inning, Mike Tummins, cleanup man. Takes a ball. Well, let's see. Seventh batter, so that's 3 runs in. So it's 17-11. Through the wickets again. There's Josh LeRoux. Tuno.
Come on.
Mike Castine makes the play. They strand 2. Sent up 8. And scored 3, I guess. We'll check that. Strike 1 to Mike Castine as we start the 7th inning, 17-11. Maliniak leading. He wristed it deep and over the fence. He just kind of twisted that with his wrist. Well, Chris Castine is up, takes a strike. So that makes it, what, 18-11, I think. Hit too short. Fire to first, in time, 1 out. Caleb Castine.
Short.
He's been on every time so far tonight. A line shot, it is hanging up. A well hit ball for the second out. And bring up Mark Keroy. 2 outs, nobody on. Ball 1. Foul ball. 2-1.
There you go. There's a good step and drive.
Looks like Keroy got all that one, and it's off the fence.
Hold on. Stay there. Nice try, Martin.
Here's Andrew Castine making the last out in the top of the 7th. 18-11, we're going to the bottom of the 7th inning here with T. Maliniak Masonry leading LeRoux's Fuels.
Come on, Judge. Start us off here. Let's go. Come on.
Judd Dubuque will lead off the bottom half of the 7th. His team down 18-11. Takes ball 1. And slow pitch, and ain't over till it's over. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a fair ball, base hit. Lead off single for Dubuque. Yeah, June 25th, and that's kind of that kind of weather right there. Bundle up weather. It's chilly out here. James McIntosh hits it back to the pitcher Doss. Afraid of the first one not be in time. 1 out. Okay, Jacob Perry had to get to work. It's 12 before 11. He had to get to work, so there's 2 outs. He's missing his spot at the plate. Look out. Out at second. Chris Castine handles it unassisted, except it's off Dost. So Dost gets the assist on that for the official score. Okay, so Perry had to leave, so that was the 2nd out. Eckler makes the last out, and it's an 18-11 victory. T is in Tom Maliniak Masonry will move to 10-5 on the season. And LeRoux's Fuels will drop to 5-10. That's the way it was on this June 25th, 2012. You're watching viewer-supported local television, hometown cable. Win, lose, or draw TV worthy of your support, hometown cable.